we are going to export this out. We brought into Maya. We want to give it a little bit more organic flair to it. So we're going to go ahead and export this out. We're going to go into Zbrush so we can do some real quick UV mapping, and we're going to Dynamesh this. So we're going to export selection. I've already done this twice now. We're just going to rinse and repeat this, hit yes, and we're going to go into Zbrush, and we're going to import this OBJ into Zbrush. So should be pretty quick on your computer, so just open this up. All right, we're going to hit triangles. We're going to just put it in here. Immediately go over here and hit edit. If not, you're going to be doing a whole bunch of mushrooms. Again, we didn't get into Zbrush. This is more the 3D self-modeling for next semester. So what we're going to do really quickly is we're going to Dynamesh this. So we're going to go over here to geometry, and we're going to do a Dynamesh, and resolution, do really low, just kind of, oh, maybe not that low. Let's go 128. Let's try it again, Dynamesh. All right, so 128 is echoing perfectly. That's great. All right, and immediately, so basically Dynamesh creates a shell over this, so there's no more separate objects in here. So if we open it up, it would be the outer surface, not all those individual pieces underneath it. So it makes it nice and clean. Then we're gonna go to UV Master, and we're gonna hit this. We don't want symmetry. We're gonna hit Unwrap. Should be pretty quick. I had this high resolution. It took forever, so I had to record it. So we're going to go to Texture Map, and we're going to hit Create and New from UV Map. And what we just want to make sure that the UV map looks healthy, and that looks healthy. If it shows up like little dots or squares, we're wrong. I'm going to turn that off. All right, so if you do want to get into ZBrush a little bit, you can go into the Subtool, and you can smooth this out. It's coming out quite hard surface here. All right, so I went up to 6 divisions. I think 1 division is fine. I think we'll keep it simple. I don't want to go too far with this. Should have probably smooth that out. I'm not sure why when we go up to 6 divisions it's still kind of rough. All right, so I'm going to just keep it there. It should be a little bit smoother, but once we bring in this into Substance Painter, it'll be a lot smoother. So immediately just export it. We're about 34,000 points, which is a lot for this. We could go in here and show you this real quick. We could go into not UV mask, let's pull this out so we can bring up other tool sets. So you can do decimation master, and so we can pre-process current, and then you can see it's 34,000, and go to decimate current and go to 6,000, and it's pretty high poly count. So the only thing with that, we may have to go back and look at our UV mapping. We may have to redo that. So let's go to our texture map. All right, so we have to redo our UV map. So when you do decimation master, which you probably want to do, go ahead and do the UV map again. All right, let's do that again. So UV master, unwrap. All right, so we're going to do new from UV map. It's a little bit different, but it's healthy. All right, we'll turn this off. All right, so definitely decimation master. I'm not sure why it didn't smooth that out, but again, you can go in there and start sculpting it if you want, but these are going to be very small. Anyway, that's a really easy way to UV map, and you can do a cluster of all your mushrooms. That's fine, and do a UV Dynamesh of everything. This is a real quick way of doing that. Then we can bring this in Substance Painter and start adding some textures. All right, I hope this helps out, especially with all the folks that are having some pretty organic plants and so forth.